Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. This video will be different from my usual format, and I will elaborate a bit more on how the idea of the channel started. I will also answer some general questions that were asked in the comments, but also the forum and other platforms. In one of my older videos, I talked about the man that inspired me to become Muslim. He had a very kind personality and treated everyone with respect, even the people who did not deserve it. He did good deeds, while at the same time staying out of the spotlights. He had a heart condition, and his doctor told him not to prostrate because of that. Feeling these instructions would come between him and Allah, he went to the masjid and passed away of a heart attack while prostrating. Needless to say, it left a profound impression on me, and I started to inquire about the man. Once I learned that the Quran, Sunnah, and Hadith were his guidelines, I started to gather knowledge and inquire about Islam since 1993, and have been doing so ever since. The most interesting aspect about gaining knowledge is, the more you attain it, the more you realize that you don't know anything. My appetite for gathering knowledge has not diminished ever since. So, as you can imagine, all this knowledge and experience and wisdom wasn't shared. One day, my wife and brother-in-law told me to write a book or make videos. In the country where I live, people read fewer books nowadays, so I started the Hidden Imam channel, focusing on the content and knowledge and not on me as a person. As the channel started to slowly grow, I began to gain subscribers who focused on gaining benefit and knowledge. As with every platform, so did the critics find my channel, completely disregarding the message and going straight to the imperfections in the form and not the content. Criticism is fine as long as it is respectful and based on sincere advice. One in particular keeps coming back, and that was the use of background music in my videos. This is a topic of discussion between scholars. Some say it leads to the abandonment of the remembrance of Allah. Some say, as long as it does not invite to sin, it is fine. Personally, I have not yet taken a stand on this opinion. If some viewers believe it is haram, that is fine, and I respect their opinion. You can close the video and go on your way, as nobody is forcing anyone to watch. Unfortunately for some people, this argument was not enough, and the threats and derogatory comments continue while focusing on the form instead of the content. My answer to these people is very simple: Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. And I leave the final judgment to the mercy and wisdom of Allah, as He is the only one who can truly look into our hearts. The world is full of negative people who have their hearts filled with disappointment and anger because the shaitan has challenged their mindset and made them doubt themselves. Just as with every battle, to defeat someone, you must first defeat your opponent in their minds, then their body will follow. And the shaitan is at war with us. But as long as we have Allah and the Sunnah, and we remember Allah's promise to us, knowing that Allah is always there as we turn to Him in prayer, there's nothing that this world can throw at us that we cannot recover from. Always put your trust in Allah, and in return we get Allah's blessings, protection, and rewards for honoring Him with this gesture of trust we give Him every day. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.